Paul George said over the weekend, I'm leaving Indiana. I'm not staying here. You guys got one more year of me if you can't find a trade for me, and then I'm going to LA. Paul George, once again, throwing his hands up. You know this funny fact, and to show, and this is one of the things that is truly great about LeBron. Look at the fear of the three teams that he played this year. The Toronto Raptors. I'm sorry, let's start at the beginning. The Pacers. Paul George leaving. Doesn't want to play there anymore. Doesn't want to keep getting beat by LeBron. He's going to the West. The Raptors. DeMar DeRozan made a comment, which as a professional athlete I think is a joke, that if we had LeBron, we would have won too. That is the ultimate. I'm scared of him. We don't know what to do. He's the big brother bullying us all around. We can't beat him. And then you have the Celtics trading all these picks, making all these moves for 3-4 years down the line. LeBron, if he did anything this postseason, he single-handedly showed the Eastern Conference, you're not as good as me. You're not even close. And if I stayed in my current situation, I've got a young Kyrie, and I have whoever they'll trade whoever they'll trade Kevin Love for. You have, with Paul George going to LA, I like the move because in the way I view it is you have Ball, in this 2018, you have Lonzo Ball, Paul George, another year of Brandon Ingram, an older, more experienced one hopefully, Julius Randle. You pick up a available spot at the 5, which you can use next year's draft pick on. And then you have Russell and Nance off the bench, if they want to accept those positions. Or you just trade those two, and I think you have to either trade, for sure, either Russell or Ingram, because Paul George wants to play the 3. I think Brandon Ingram will slide to the 2. I think that's fine. But Russell or Ingram has to move, because either of them would have to play the 2 with Paul George there, and you're not going to have both, I think, willing to accept the bench role. So one of them got to go. But it's fine, because it gives you probably a high draft pick next year, because Lakers are going to be some hot trash this year, plus one of those 2 guys. So you can go out and get a good big man if you're not confident about one in the draft. And like I said, 2018, who knows? You might get LeBron. What if, and this is a really cool scenario, what if I made this video a week ago, what if LeBron did go to the Lakers? What if Paul George went to the Lakers? Ball, George, James, Randall. I know people are talking about Paul George doesn't want to play the 2, but I don't think it matters if you're telling him he gets LeBron, Lonzo Ball, another top 5 draft pick, and Brandon Ingram. I think he'll play any position you ask him.